Good day, everyone. My name is Ian Williams. I'm not alone. I'm with my moderator. I'm Besio Matulwano. Today, we'll be doing a presentation. Um, our session today, our topic today is implement Google Workspace across your business. So, we're gonna get more into details on this topic on how to implement Google Workspace across your businesses, how to do that, and how to finalize that. Okay. So our agenda today is discover Google Workplace. Uh, discover Google Workplace, in which tools are available. It is core functionality as well as the benefits of using this digital workspace. You will identify tools to boost communication across your businesses. So it's very important for you to know about this. We will also explore which tools can be leveraged to increase collaboration across teams. So which tools you are able to use, which tools are suitable for your businesses. We're able to find out on this session. So let's take a minute or two to familiarize ourselves with the chat box functionality, which we'll be using during this session. During this session, during this session. So feel free to comment or anything on the chat box. Feel free to comment or anything on the chat box. Sorry about that. So free boot camp available from Google. Do you own a small business or ready to scale? Sign up for Google Hustle Academy, as we'll see on the screen. It's for free. It's for free. You'll learn a lot at the moment you sign in there. So we're gonna look on our next slide. Our next slide is saying what tools do you currently use to communicate and collaborate within your businesses. Please feel free to comment in the chat box. Our question is, what tools or which tools do you currently use to communicate and collaborate within your businesses? Feel free to comment on the chat box. By doing that, I'll be able to see what are you saying, or what are your answers, or what are you using currently in your business. For example, I'm gonna share my my own example. Emails, instant message, video call, etc., etc., etc. Some businesses are using those kind of type of communication. So I know most of us are familiar with email. Most of us are familiar with instant email message. Most of us are familiar with video calls, etc., etc., etc. So let me check on the chat box. See that one? Is there no question or there's nothing there? Okay, it seems like there's nothing there. So our next slide. Our next slide is discover Google Workspace. When I say discover Google Workspace, I'm saying that it's very important. Sorry about that. It's very important for you to familiarize with yourself with this kind of tools in your business to so that you can engage with your customers, so that you can engage with your colleagues. So it's very faithful. It's very important for you to familiarize yourself with this kind of tools in your businesses. So our next slide is saying, or is asking, do you currently use Google Workspace? And if so, how? By commenting in our chat box, I will be able to see your answers. Please feel free to comment in the chat box so that I can pick up any response, and I'm gonna read them out loud so that everyone can hear them. So saving files, in shared drives, collaborating with teams, email, etc., etc., etc. Is also the workspace, the Google Workspace people that are within, that are using currently now. So I know some of you, they want to say that, but they are using emails or collaborating with teams, or shared drive, or saving files in shared drive, etc., 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 etc. Even so, it's still the same. So let's look on our next slide. So what is Google Workspace? What is Google Workspace? Google Workspace used to be called a G Suite. We know, most of us. It's an example of a digital workspace, which is we can collaborate, or all of us online. We can chat, we can do anything, all of us online at the same time. And you can see each one of us, if ever they're adding comment or what, all of us at one time. So digital workspace enable people to work online. So it doesn't matter whether you are at Joburg or you overseas or what, but if ever we're collaborating online, we're using a digital workspace, or the thing that we used to call G Suite. We can see each other, we can see our comments, we can see what we can fix each other errors. If ever I'm saying something that I mustn't say, someone can assist me, someone can help me on that, and etc., etc., etc. So Google Workspace in particular is collection of cloud computing, productivity, and collaborating tools. It enables us to create documents, spreadsheets, slides online. So even if I want to do presentation, I can share my presentation online. We can all work together online. So you can also store data, files, information, safety, and secure. It's very secure because it's online. The person that is it's able to access that, it's only you or people that you are allowed to enter, edit, or at that point of time in the space. So it's sold and it's marketable globally by Google. But which tools are included within Google Workspace? We all can see that we have different type of tools that have been shared, or which tools are available as part of Google Workspace. Clockwise, Docs, Gmail, Calendar, Drive, Meet, Keep, Chats, Jamboard, Admin, Console, Sheets, Slides, Sites, Forms. Note, there are a few other tools included, such as Google Current, which we'll discuss a bit later on. But those tools are the main ones found in via Google Workspace. So we all know that for Doc, we can create Doc online, and we can collaborate online and share information, share different information online. Also Gmail, we know how to use Gmail. We send messages, we send whatever needed to be sent. We attach documents, what, etc., etc. Also Calendar, you can use Calendar on reminding your meetings, your schedules, everything. You can do it on Calendar online. More special on scheduling your day or your meetings. Also Drive, we use Drive when we want to save information, sort of files, documents, everything that we want to save, we use Drive. Meet, we know that Meet is when we schedule for meeting. Some of us, we don't know that, but Meet is for meeting. We create meeting, we schedule meeting for the team, or for people that we are interested to have meeting with online. Keep or Chat, we know that we chat even online, send message from one another online. Admin console, sheets, same thing. Sheets, or also sheets. You can share sheets online, and then whereby you can collaborate with your colleagues, work with your colleagues, whether colleagues it's it's abroad or it's here in SA. It's very convenient for everyone. Also slides, if you want to do your presentation, you can also use slides, sites, forms, and also if you want to do forms, can also, everything is functional, everything is usable. Let's go into our next slide. Sorry about that, guys. My network is very, yes. So, core functional of Google Workspace. Core functional Google Workspace. Core functional of Google Workspace, it creates documents and in presentation, record, analyze, and present data, brainstorm ideas, manage products, and store files, communicate globally, which I've said it earlier on. It's very, 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 very usable, and it's very, very, very. You can benefit from it in the better way. You can also uplift your speed because you are able to do things quicker than the first time. So let's take a minute to focus on the first point, creating a document and presentation online. On our next slide. So creating a document, creating a document and presentation. Creating a document and presentation online, it's very useful and it's very user-friendly. So by Google Doc and Slide can both be used to create documents and presentation online. So whereby you can collaborate with your colleagues. If ever you are brainstorming or there's something that you want to create, or the section that you are struggling with, so it is very easy for you to put it there, do it online. So whereby you ask your colleague can assist you. They can put their inputs on what should be there, what should be not. So Google Doc, word processing for Teams, create any edit text document directly in your browser. No dedicated software needed. Several people can work at the same time. So you can collaborate with your team. You can ask other people to assist you. Several people can work at the same time, as I've said it earlier on. So every change is saved automatically on the cloud. So you mustn't be worried if your PC decided to shut down, or you struggle with connectivity. After some time, you were busy editing it. Automatically, it's saved on cloud. So every change is saved online. So whether you are changing, whether you want to change, whether you want to leave it like that, everything is saved online. So work on a single document with team members or people outside your company. So it's convenient for everyone. You can work with your team. I will work with people that are outside in your company. So see edits and other types communication through built-in chat and ask questions by including comments. So you can also include comments so that people can ask questions if they are not happy. So Google Slides, creating an edit published presentation in your browser. No software required even here. So several people can work at the same time so that everyone has the latest version of what are you guys busy with, or what are you guys want to accomplish. So we're going to sing a presentation online with your business partner, your whole team, or external contractors. It's very advantageous. It's very, very, very useful. It's very advantageous. You will be able to work with people, whether are in your company or out of your company. You control who gets permission to edit, you see. So it's up to you again, whether you want to accept people, or you want certain people to edit, not other people. Others they can view, but they can't edit. So it's up to you. So more intuitive and user friendly than PowerPoint presentation. So it's more user friendly, gives you a lot of options, more than PowerPoint presentation. So our next slide, record and analyze. Record and analyze and present data. Also, it's very user friendly. So Google Forms and Sheets can both be used to record, analyze, and present data. How that does it work? Okay, Google Form, it's easy to create surveys and forms for everyone. So collect data with it easily. It creates a custom forms for survey and questionnaires at no extra cost. So gather everything in a spreadsheet and analyze data directly in Google Sheets. So you don't need to open Excel and do those kind of a lot of stuff like back in the days. So now you can do it online. You can send a survey form. Everyone fills it, and then after that you convert it into to Excel. Whether you want to download it offline or online, it's up to you. So it gather everything in spreadsheet and analyze data directly in Google Sheets. It creates form easily as creating a document. It select forms, multiple question types. So it's even that it's you who want to put types or put what kind of questions you want to put, and drag and drop to reorder questions and customize value as easy as pasting a list. So it's very easy, it's very convenient. So Google Sheets, it's also collaborative, smart, secure spreadsheet for fast-moving organization. So Sheets was designed with the needs of a line of organization in mind. AI features mean you can tap into the right science to make meaningful business decision. A cloud-based is architect enable you to collaborate with anyone, anytime, everywhere. So whether you are here or abroad or anywhere, it's user friendly. Anyway, you can work with anyone, anytime, everywhere. So whether it's the night or whether it's in the morning or what, it depends on you. What time you want to work with people. So compatibility with external system include Microsoft Office, remove the function of working with multiple data source, and built on top of Google infrastructure. Sheets give you the freedom to create while helping to keep your information secure. Whether you are planning on an event or sharing the latest revenue figures, Sheet makes it seamlessly for teams working together. It's very easy. All of them are binding together. So it's easy to make it seamlessly for teams to work it together. Easy and add collaborative to project to see change as they occur. Receive notification for edit that happen while you are away, and chat with colleagues in the same document. So you can even chat with colleagues. You can see people that are doing changes, whether you're online or offline. You will get a notification on your phone or in your email. So all changes are automatically saved as you make them, and with offline access, you can create, view, and edit files, whenever, and whatever. So what benefits are brought by Google Workspace? What benefits are brought by Google Workspace? On this slide, we're gonna discuss on what benefits brought by Google Workspace. It increased collaboration. It improved communication, smarter working, it enhanced security. because everything is online. No one can take that information or can do otherwise. Let's look at each of those benefits individually. By increasing collaboration, it means Google Workspace stores your information in cloud, enable you to share documents and files with it easier. Simply share a file URL or share documents and files via email. It encourages teams to collaborate and share ideas. You can restrict editing. Access to certain people can only view, comment, or edit text. So you can see that you can restrict it for certain people. If you other people you want them to view or comment, it's up to you. It tracks changes, whether people that are changing, whether people that are commenting are putting different comments. It will show you, because each and every time people that are changing something, it saves it automatically on iCloud. It tracks changes, comment with ideas, and work with colleagues across projects. So next up, improve communication. Let's go to the next slide. When I say improve communication, I'm saying Google Workspace has a number of communication tools included in its offering. For example, the last Lenduga I did explain that you can comment, collaborate with your team. Same as here. So Google Workspace has a number of communication tools included in its offering. We'll all look at each of those later on during today's presentation. The core communication tools offers include Gmail, Google's email tools, Google Meet video conference, Google Current, revolutionary technology to enhance deeper communication, Google Chat, instant messages. And next up, working smarter. Let's go and check on our next slide. Working smarter. When I say working smarter, I mean use Google Workspace. Use Google Workspace to help your team to work smarter, not harder, because we're going to collaborate online. You see, you can share ideas online. You can see whether whose ideas is it's positive, who ideas is what, etc., etc. But it's very advantageous for everyone. So it collects, analyze, and turn data into sight both from customers and from your team. It enhances your data and knowledge to make better decisions. It streamlines your workflows and process, store and manage files, communication, and collaborating via one central system. So everything you're getting via one central system, whether to your customers, whether to management, to team, or etc., etc. You prevent threats before by happening with protective security tools powered by Google AI. So only them people that are able to know about our information, not other people that are not included in the document that we're creating or in any event that we're doing. So people can find the easiest files, content, and knowledge they need. So it built in AI. It helps everyone work with data and turn it into sight. So you can tell this thing is very advantageous, and it helps your business to enhance you with your customers and to enhance you with your team. So last but not least, it enhances security. So you mustn't be worried about your information. People they can see your information online. No, it also enhances security. So when I say it enhances your security, what do I mean? Store documents, files, and data on the cloud via Google Drive. It uses admin console to centralize your administration, use integrated clouds, identify features to manage users, and set up security options like two-step verification and security keys. So someone trying to tap in or trying to log in your sheet that you are doing online, it will notify you. So you will know Samsung is trying to log in your document. For example, if you are using an email, if my email, I'm trying to open my email on the phone, it will notify me on my other phone that, hey, there's this phone that is trying to open to log in your email. Do you recognize this phone, or there's this computer or this device trying to enter in my phone? It will notify me, the same as here. So it is built. It is very secured. It uses integrate cloud identify features to manage users and set up security option like two-step verification, as I've said it earlier on. It protects your organization with security analytic and best practice recommendation within the security center. So they know that these information are very, very crucial. So they did their best on building this kind of software. So it identify and prevent threats with Google powered AI. So AI is very, very, very secure for your business. You already know it back in your mind that this thing, it's the best, and your information is safe with it because it is Google powered by AI. So now that we know the benefits of Google Workspace, how do we set up our Workspace accounts? I'm gonna take right through about that. So on our next slide, create your Google Workspace account. Create your Google Workspace account. So when I say that, once you've done this, please visit workspace.google.com, sign up a business so that I will take you through step by step. Once you've done this, click Get Started and follow the step below. Enter the code, business details, your business name, number of employees, location. So this, I'm going to show you how to create it. So you need to go on www.workspace.google.com/signup.business-starter. So once you've done that, you click Get Started and follow the step below. Enter the core business details, your business name, number of employees, location, add your contact details, first name, last name, email address, and choose your domain. So either one you bought or suggested domain. So whether it's either you bought domain name or you're buying a domain name. Update your business address, choose your username and password, and also share with people that you trust in your business, not with everyone. So our next slide, get set up on Google Workspace. Create a business email address. Note, you don't need to add email address as a user account. Instead, you can create email allies and group addresses for your business's communication. Those type of addresses are free and don't count towards your Google Workspace user license. So email allies is Google for one person. For example, you create the address info@yourcompanyname.com. For customers to contact your company, you can add the address as any ally to your business address. You add your company name, now messages sent to info@companyname.com also arrive in you@yourcompanyname.com Gmail inbox. So learn about creating allies. A group address good for teams. If your team needs a business address like sales, sales at your business company or support at your business company, you can create those addresses as a group. Then everyone in your sales team can receive message sent to sales@company.com in their inbox. Add team number and users before people on your team can sign in the access your Google Workspace services. They need a user account. so they can't sign easily. They must have a user account. So during your free trial period, you can create up to 10 users account during your trial period. If you are using the setup wizard, you follow step to add users after setup. You can also add users in the Google Admin console. Learn more about adding users. To adding more than 10 users, you must add your trails signed up for the flexible or annual billing plan. If you are using Setup Wizard, choose the manual setup option to open the Google Admin console and then click billing. So whether you're going to buy it or you want it free for free. Integrate your data and import files. When switching to Google Workspace from another application or services like Microsoft Outlook, you can bring your existing mail, contact, and calendar data with you. You can also upload all documents you need. Upload all your documents into your new Google Workspace drive to store files securely. So, the moment you create that, you can also you can also bring your existing files to it. So I'm going to pause for a bit and ask any question. Every one of you are satisfied. Please feel free to comment on the chat box. Please feel free to comment in the chat box. I'm going to wait for a few seconds. You must know all of us here are trying. Just comment anything. Doesn't matter whether it's wrong or right. No one is wrong here. It seems like everything is still so I'm going to go on the next slide. Boost communication across your business. Communication across your businesses. That's our next topic. So, boost your communication processes. Which tool can you use via Google Workspace to boost your communication? So, please feel free to comment on the chat box. Which tool can you use via Google Workspace to boost your communication? I will know the answer by you by commenting by you commenting on the chat box. I'll be able to answer that. Let's go on the next slide. Anything is right, but only in the communication. Okay, those are the key communication tools we know that most of the businesses are using. Even our business, even if I could open businesses, I know which tools are flexible. I know I have to know that, but I have Google Chat. Those are 4 main communication tools found via Google Workspace. So let's look at each tool individual, how they help the business or how business benefits on them. So we all know the company, if the company is having email, you can communicate with people in a proper way because it won't WhatsApp message, what. We will communicate with business properly. So communication globally, Google free email tool, owner, it's very easy. You can add people as you want when you are sending a message. Send box attachments, you can take in, attach it, create an emailing list. You can also create a group and then edit and supposed to go this 7 people. Just attach it and write a message or and then send it via to them. So easy like that. So it accesses the integrate calendar in order to stay connected and up to date. It uses the calendar for both personal and team use. So we all know the moment you get a notification or on the email that next week you're gonna have a meeting at this time, at this date. We all know that automatically the moment you open it, it will tell you or will give you that option. Say yes, so that it take you through to calendar to confirm will be available at that time. It will take you straight to calendar, and then the calendar will notify you when it's that day or when it's closed that day. So the listed Gmail make it easier to stay on top that matters with secure and scale foundation. You can also chat, make voices or video calls, and stay on top of project work with shared files and tasks. All right, in Gmail. So the latest Gmail it makes it easier to stay on top of the work that matters. You all know that. So build customer trust by giving everyone in your company a professional email address. SE, mine is A. Also my colleague, I'm the CEO at Schoolnet. Each and every one people that are working at Schoolnet, they know that they have their domain company. Schoolnet, Schoolnet is having their domain company, daily name. So each and everyone that is working there, they know that, but they are using the same email, etc., etc., etc. So people know they trust us because this company is existing even online. So the moment you do that, people will see that hey, this guy is serious with his business. Because each and every employee that is working there, similar, they have a domain account. So suggestion like smart compose, grammar suggestion, and nudge help you to stay on top of your work and take care of simple tasks so you can be more efficient with your time. So we all know that there's a grammar if we are struggling on writing email. So grammar we will suggest how if you said this, it will sound better than the first thing that you are saying or this line. It could sound better if you could just change a bit things or delete that and delete it. So grammar is very advantageous. So these things are making our life easier. Each and every day, technology is making our life easier. So Gmail works hard to keep you safe. Machine learning model block more than 99.9% of spam. So it blocks virus. So pushing away from reaching our users, it's pushing virus to reach your personal information or your information via online. With desktop clients such as Microsoft Outlook, Apple Mail, Moonlight, Outlook user can synchronize emails, events, and contact to and from Google Workspace. Integrate your email from Outlook, it exchange a lot of easier with customized tools that help prevent or preserve your important message. So the moment you're having an important message, it will show you this message is very important. You will need to attend. It counts on Google Secure, realizing global infrastructure to keep your lights on 24 hours a day, 365 days a day, 365 days a year. Automatic backup, spam protection, and industrial leading security measures help protection your business data. So it's very, 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 very safe. So let's go on our next slide. The next slide is Google Meet. So most of us, some of us are familiar with Google Meet. Some of us don't know Google Meet. So Google Meet it's more similar to Teams, but it's not Teams. So you can set up your meetings. You can set up a lot of things. You can do your presentation, share your screen, what, etc., etc., etc. So it's similar to Teams, but it's not Teams. So keep your team connected with enterprise-grade video conference built on Google, robust and secure global infrastructure. Meet is included with Google Workspace and G Suite for education. Take advantage of the same secure by design infrastructure, built-in production and global network that Google uses to secure your information and safeguard your privacy. So it's very, very, very safe. So Meet video meetings are encrypted in transit and our array of defined on anti-abuse measures to keep your meetings safe. Meet is fully integrated with Google Workspace so you can join meetings directly from a calendar event or email invite. All of the important event details are right there when you need them. Whether you are joining from a computer, phone, or conference room, with Meet specially designed iOS and Android apps, you can see your meetings for the day with all the important information from the calendar. Then join with a tab, easy like that. So Google Workspace Enterprise Edition also create a dial-in phone number for each meeting, so every guest has a great experience even on the road without Wi-Fi data. So it's user-friendly, it's very advantageous. You don't need to have the data sometimes. So next up, Google is current. Our next slide. So Google Current and how it improved communication across businesses. It engaged employees faster, more meaningful conversation and stay connected, work towards a common goal, build a community, communicate your ideas and get instant feedback, share ideas with employees and gather input through meaningfully focused discussion on topic that matters to your organization. Connect with the team members no matter where they are, even remote workers and textless colleagues can stay plugged in the latest company update and conversation with the powerful Android and iOS app. Discuss key topics with employees across your organization via post communication and that stay accessible on current so that you can refer back to them over time. See the most important content first using current home stream, which is ranked by relevancy for each user's follow tag on topic, such as specific information and find what's interesting in you. Managing and moderating content faster with help from correct or from currents. Key metrics help admin and users measure engagement and find vulnerable signs. Last but not least, Google Chat. So on Google Chat, on Google Chat, does no one know how Google Chat works and how it enhances communication across organization? No one know that. So from direct messages to group conversation, Google Chat helps teams and businesses communication fluently and efficiently from anywhere. So whether you're using your phone, you're using a laptop, it's very user friendly. So securely, it connects with anyone you work with and take group work to the next level with spread chat, files and tasks. Chat is offered to Google Workspace customers to no additional cost. Upload items from Drive collaboration on text, on docs, sheets, or slides. Join online meetings with Meet, or use Google Power Search to look up room members. Pass conversation and share files. Drive Boot lets you know when files are shared with you. So comments are made or when people request access to your doc and Meet both integrate directly with calendar to schedule meetings for you. Google Chat on the Google Chat builds on a Google Workspace securely first. So, and it offers any enterprise great solution that reliable and complement. People are complementing it. Within a great support for Vault, it admins can achieve, preserve, search, and export chat-specific data. It's also built with leading enterprises' great security, including mobile services management, signs, single sign-on, two-factor authentication, administering compliance, and wallet, retail, hold search, and exploit. So now we know which tools help boost communication. Let's discuss some topics. Let's discuss communication. Recreate in-person communication, stay organized, create team mailing list, set up project or team rooms. Sorry about that, guys. I'm having a problem with connectivity. Recreate. Recreate in-person communication. Step one, recreate in-person communication. Recreate in-person communication. It schedule regular team calls and check-ins via Google Meet and Hangouts. Ideas, work on team project and host visual events. Join from mobile and desktop devices. The stay one. Step two, stay organized. So improve communication across teams through Google Calendar. Create a multiple team calendar to track meetings, a training or session, vacation, and more. Improve visibility and organization by ensuring all team members remain connected. Spread less time planning and more time doing. And more time. Schedule event quickly by checking colleagues' availability or layering their calendar in a single view. You can share calendars so that people can see fully event details or just if you are free. View and edit your schedule from your phone or tablet. Use your optimized mobile app or synchronize with your phone built-in calendar. Share special events with customers or let people know when you are available with easy calendar publishing. Let's go to the next slide. Team mailing list. Let's go. Create a good status update, share resource, increase visibility, and foster communication. Faster communication. So We all know that I'm struggling with network, guys. Sorry about that. So we all know that creating a Google group list, it's very user friendly. More special when you have domain names with your company, or very difficult when you have other people that you need to send them, other stakeholders. So it sends status update to the group, CC the group into mails, share resources, increase visibility, foster communication. So top tips to maximize your communication. Those are very important, guys. Please pay attention. Top tips. Project or team rooms, it helps team members to stay connected by creating a room in a Google chat or chat in Gmail. So encourage team members to network with each other, share project ideas, exchange thoughts on the best practices, and create a stronger sense of community. It build a relationship with your business partner or with your colleagues. So it's very important. So I'm going to pause again for 5 seconds for any question. Please, guys, feel free to ask any question. Let's go to the next slide. Also, leverage is very important for your business so that you can attract a lot of customers. So I'm going to encourage you guys, please feel free to answer this kind of question or to comment on the chat box. So in this activity, which tool can you use on the Google Workspace to increase your collaboration? I'm going to do a few examples. I did example earlier on Gmail, Meet, Teams. So those things can assist you to collaborate with your team. So collaborating across project, collaborating across project. It's important to share working files, making suggestions, and take colleagues, check changes. So it's user friendly, and you'll see which people are doing their job and which people they are not doing their job. Even people that they posted ideas, what, etc., etc., etc. Jamboard, it enhances the power of digital whiteboards to share ideas and improve brainstorming session. Jamboard is connected to the cloud and enable people in different locations to work together in real time through multiple touch points. So it's easy, it's user friendly, it enables a lot of us to work at a time, whether you approach or whether doesn't matter. So Google Drive, we all know Google Drive is for storage files on the cloud via Google Drive, enable you to share working document, presentation, and share with your colleague easily. It encourages collaboration and work from one central file. You can collaborate, work with one file. Different colleagues or different companies comment in one file. It's very user friendly, and a lot of businesses are using it now. So it'll be wiser for you to use it also. So make suggestion and take colleagues. It edits shared document in real time, reducing the need to send files back and forth. So it reduces file. Maybe you are doing this. So maybe you're asking this question. So you're gonna say, this project is it's right, or this is the kind of vision you are looking for. For example, architect. So if the buyer or other business are not happy, they're gonna sell it. It enables us. It helps us a lot. I don't want to lie. So it's a win-win. It's very advantageous for business to use or to collaborate online. So it tracks changes via all edit made to your document and files, restrict access, track changes, and improve suggestions to ensure collaboration efforts are managed and reviewed effectively. So it again, I've said earlier on, it is you who give people permission. It is you who also track changes. It is you who check improvement. It is you who check people that are collaborating, are putting effort. It is you. It gives you a remote to see where the people that are this one. More special now, you are working online most of the time. So you will see this person is sleeping, this one is not working because you see the time. You can see the time that now time it's 5 to 3. Most of us or all of us were supposed to collaborate at this document. So there's no one supposed to excuse at this time because you know that it's still working hours. So let's go on our next slide. I'm gonna pause again for quick question. If no one is having any question, I'm gonna skip and go to the next slide. We are done for today's presentation. Look like we are done for today's presentation. Please feel free. Sorry. Please feel free. Bootcamp are free, available from Google. Do you own a business, small business, big business, doesn't matter. You're ready to scale. So sign up as you see on the screen, Google Hustle Academy at https ./g.co/hustle academy. Next step. What are your are your next steps? Learning digital with google.com/digital skills/courses. So find us on social media. You can check us on Google. You can check us on Instagram. You can check us on Twitter. On Facebook, we are Schoolnet. On Twitter, Schoolnet. Also on Schoolnet SA. On Facebook, Schoolnet SA. On Twitter, Schoolnet SA. Also on Instagram. Feel free to follow us on this platform. And also, thank you once again for you guys to enjoy. For you to take your time to join this session. Please also next time join us. You will learn a lot. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of topics. There's a lot of things we might help you with on this kind of platform. So feel free to join us. Once again, thank you. I'm gonna see you on the next session. Thank you once again, guys. Thank you.